In today's breaking story, the Pentagon just stunned Donald Trump with a brutal bomb. That's right, every single day, more and more people turn against Donald Trump. How's it going, everybody? Hunter Avalone here with Occupy Democrats. Welcome back to another video. Now, Donald Trump is a disaster. In fact, he recently set a record for the most executive orders in the first 100 days. Turns out Trump has also been highly critical of Obama for executive orders.
Signing executive orders is not the way our country was supposed to be run. Nobody ever heard of an executive order. Then all of a sudden Obama, because he couldn't get anybody to agree with him, he starts signing them like they're butter.
You have a president that signs executive orders because he can't get anything done.
He signs on immigration and on other things. I want to not use too many executive orders, folks. The executive orders are an outrage. We have a president that can't lead. He said, the hell with it. I'm not going to do this anymore. I want to rest and I want to do other things, including going out play golf. This guy played hundreds of rounds of golf. Because I'm going to be working for you. I'm not going to have time to go play golf. And I love golf. I think it's one of the greats, but I don't have time. Obama ought to get off the golf course and get down there. Because he doesn't have enough time because he's playing so much golf. I just want to stay in the White House and work my ass off.
And as if that's not embarrassing enough, U.S. veterans are even turning against Donald Trump because of his ridiculous immigration policies.
Donna, an Irish citizen, came to the U.S. when she was just 11 years old, a legal resident alien or green card carrier, but not a U.S. citizen.
It takes about 10, 15 years, and it's very expensive.
All was well, Jim says, until July in Ireland for a family funeral. On the way back at customs in Chicago, Donna was arrested.
You don't arrest 58-year-old grandmothers. It's just wrong. That haven't committed crimes. You just don't do that.
More than 30 days now spent behind bars at a county jail in Kentucky. The U.S. government attempting to deport her.
Do you think she could, in fact, get deported?
Oh, 100%. It's egregious that we have allowed a government to allow this to happen.
So why is it being allowed? Turns out 10 years ago, Donna wrote a bad check, charging documents say for $25.
She was a single mom.
She paid it back and got probation. But Jim says the U.S. government is all of a sudden arguing that was a crime of moral turpitude. The U.S. government says that's a term used in the immigration context that has no statutory definition, but courts have held that moral turpitude refers generally to conduct that shocks the public conscience as being inherently base, vile, or depraved, contrary to the rules of morality.
And now the Pentagon just stunned Donald Trump with a brutal bomb. Take a look at today's top story. President Donald Trump is said to be stunned tonight after the Pentagon dropped a brutal bombshell. Countless officials inside the building are fuming over his decision to rebrand the Department of Defense as the Department of War. The executive order Trump signed on Friday sets in motion an enormous and expensive effort. From military seals and letterhead to chow hall napkins and even Pentagon store keychains, more than 700,000 facilities across the globe would need to be updated. Critics say the change could cost billions of dollars and distract from far more pressing challenges like countering China and Russia. This is purely for domestic political audiences, one former defense official told reporters, warning the move will do nothing for national security while providing America's enemies with propaganda to paint the U.S. as a warmonger. Current Pentagon employees echoed that frustration, describing a million small headaches and annoyances that will eat up valuable time and resources. The name Department of War hasn't been used since 1947, when President Truman reorganized the military. Trump defended the change by insisting that the country only became woke after the switch to Department of Defense. He claims he may not even need Congress to finalize the rebrand, though top lawmakers in both parties are already pushing back. Republicans like Mitch McConnell criticized the move, saying a name alone cannot equip the military to prevent and win wars without real investment. Democrats blasted the decision as a dangerous distraction at a time when American troops face mounting threats abroad. Inside the Pentagon, the rollout has already been chaotic. The official website briefly redirected to war.gov, the seal on social media was swapped, and one staffer even grabbed the Department of War LinkedIn page just to prevent adversaries from doing so. For many officials, it is all a sign of growing fatigue, with a president who seems more focused on cosmetic political victories than the realities of global defense. The backlash leaves Trump isolated as his own Pentagon wrestles with what many inside now call a colossal waste of time and money. Thanks so much for watching. Please click that like button and subscribe to Occupy Democrats so that you can stay informed and help us stop Donald Trump.